Hello, hi there, it's me, it's Dave, or the Jaded Rabbit. God bless you, my friends. Thank you kindly for joining me for a special live stream. An auspicious day. It's my birthday. Oh my god. Wah. Yeah, mom chose a great time to die. Like my birthday and then Christmas. So I'm experiencing all of these momentous occasions just by myself. But that's okay. I'm learning. Fun fabulous times here in Canada. It's cold. It's very cold, very snowy in some parts. In my part it's just cold and dry, but other parts are cold and wet, which is not fun, I guess. I guess I prefer cold and dry, but this is what I did today for my birthday. I went outside. My father came over. My deadbeat father came over, and I guess he feels guilty or something. So he wants to buy me an appliance, which is like, okay, cool. I'll take the appliance. And then I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Like every day I go to the grave, but it's an interesting experience going with somebody else, like my deadbeat father, because he is such a deadbeat. I don't know. But then, like, I don't know. I've been having lots of weird feelings, facing lots of weird emotions that I haven't really wanted to. But yeah, that's life. Yay. So I don't know. Life is just an interesting crap shoot right now. Hopefully I will decorate my Christmas tree and things will be better. Why not? So I got like these little cute little Christmas rugs. So I'm going to put up a tree or two. Cause why not? Yeah, be fab, be fun. But yeah, really insane. I'm so old. I'm not gonna reveal my age. If you guys think I'm really young, well then cool. Like I love that. But I'm gonna say it's like my 3x birthday. It's like a 30 something. It could be 30 or it could be 39. You tell me. I'm just going to be nondescript 30s. Ugh. Isn't that terrible? But yeah, it does put me at like an older place in life, older perspective compared to some of these young little babies who are out here talking about Mortal Kombat. And we are going to be talking about some fools today, like Ed Boon, the Thiney, BruskPoet. Yes, all of these fools out here trying to lie to me and to you about Mortal Kombat 1. I really don't need more lies in my life. If you're aware, life has been kind of dramatic and traumatic at this point, so I don't need more people lying to me. Yeah, boo. Aw. Johnny, WTF? Oh, love you, brother. You didn't have to do that. Oh, happy birthday. Yay, birthday day. Birthday Dave. This is me. Go get a spa day. Oh boy, maybe. It was my birthday last Sunday, but caught hay fever last Friday. Whoa. True. Do keep your age private online. Yes. I mean, like I keep my age, whatever. Whatever. People should know I'm older. I think it's evident. I don't think the same way that these younger kids do, which is maybe sad, because maybe if I was younger and I thought the same way that shills like BruskPoet and Tiny thought as well, maybe I would be having a fun time with this shitty game. Actually, I don't think so. I've always been counter to the mainstream, counter to authority all the time. This has been a big problem of mine. But yeah, that's it. You're kidding me. Drag shows for kids. Yes, I'm so sorry, but we are going to be talking, I guess, quite a deal about drag related issues. So if you're a child, please tune out. I don't think drag shows are appropriate for children, but you know who does? BruskPoet. So I find it hilarious that these younger individuals, BruskPoet's more than a decade younger than me, I feel. He's such a little baby. So he's out here, not part of the LGBT, by the way, trying to tell people what to think about drag shows for kids, no less. So it really gets my goat. What's going on? Love putting up a cute tree. Yay. Wait, we're both Sages? Yes, Daddy Rabbit. Do you have a recommendation on a turbo controller before I buy one? So here you go. I use the Mayflash F300. You can see down here that it's one of my most popular videos. But yeah, check it out. That's the one I use. I don't know if you can still use it exactly with those same settings from 4 years ago, but hopefully you can. My part of Oregon hasn't snowed yet. What? So are you on the coasty part or are you on the deserty part? Ew, it's so crazy that you say Oregon, because like I don't know if you guys know this girl. her name's Garden Answer.
The stream.
I hate this bitch. Look how lovely her garden is. It has snow. It has a stream. Ugh. I'm so jealous. So she's also in Oregon, but she's in the high altitude deserty part. They're getting the snow. I guess the coasty part's not getting it, but yeah, ugh. 9 days ago. Damn it. Hope you're chill with that anti-MK montage video I put together and posted on Twitter. What? I don't go on Twitter. I don't even know what you're talking about. Sire Hughes, haven't been here in a while. Life is funny sometimes. That's okay. Love you, brother. Thank you for being here. Happy birthday. Aw, thank you. Oh, wow. Okay. Fun times. Okay. So, let us continue. So, I'm so curious. It's my birthday. So, if today is your birthday, I wanted to know what my horoscope says. Maybe there's something good. So if your birthday is today, all birthdays are covered, not only today's. So this isn't really useful for today? I don't know. This is a year for starting a new chapter in your life. A balanced approach to life in terms of realistic expectations is the best approach for maximizing success this year. You know what's funny? 1 year ago, I was getting into a hot and heated debate with BruskPoet. Ew. It wasn't even a debate, little child. Damn. The changes this year brings to your personality can be important and uplifting. While you can be winding down some projects, you're also finding much to do. While you're in the zone, you can accomplish much. Your social or love life is especially light and enjoyable. Oh, wow, they're telling me to go on Grindr. Okay, and then these are people who have my birthday. Richard Pryor, Bette Midler, okay. Sarah Silverman, I don't know these people. Janelle Monet has my birthday. Ew. More like she has my birthday. Damn these bitches. So, okay, very interesting. You know, I like a little taste of astrology now and then. But, let's get to Mortal Kombat. So, this is Ed Boon. This is Ed Boon on the Bluesky. And it seems like he is really going all in on the blue sky of it all, because if you go over to his Twitter, he's posting about his blue sky. And he thinks that he's so entitled. If anyone knows who has at NoobD on Blue Sky or Ed Boon, I'd really appreciate if they would be willing to give it up. So you want people to give up their accounts for you? What? So 2 accounts he's trying to grift from people. Noob D, which I guess is a fake noob, fake Ed Boon account, and then Ed Boon, not Ed Boon. It's the entitlement that gets me. I think if you're gonna be asking people for things like that, you should be willing to pay something for it. No? So I guess these transactions here that occur on the internet, Ed Boon just wants it for free because he thinks that he's a celebrity. I don't follow Ed Boon because I think he's a celebrity. I think he's the person to blame for a lot of bad things in Mortal Kombat. So him just crying for his account, great. Absolutely great. I think that also takes us to the Thiney, because if you go see his Twitter, he's like crying for Ed Boon. On a side note, if anyone knows someone willing to give Ed Boon his username back on Blue Sky, let them know. What do you mean give the username back? Because that person created it first. Why does he have to give it back? If someone wants to keep that NoobD account on the leftist media, social media platform, why not? Ooh, I hope whoever does have it doesn't give it back or sells it for a premium to Ed Boon. Sells it to him for like 100,000 dragon crystal and the blood of his firstborn. That would be great. And I'm sure he would make that sacrifice for the leftist social media Blue Sky. Blue Sky's such a icky place because you know who's using it? All these losers. Ed Boon, Dominic Cianciolo, Steffi. Okay, so here, Jeff Gersman, you could always change your account name to a domain. Ed Boon's like, oh, is that what you did? Okay. Let's see. I'm pretty sure Steffi's on here. Steph? Oh, maybe she deleted her message. Oh my god, I guess I shouldn't have refreshed. But yeah, I mean, like, I think it was somewhere here on this create your own domain name. Steffi was replying here too. They're all connected here upon this Blue Sky, Blue Fly, whatever the hell it's called. But a lot of crazy people are also on this Blue Sky. I love these skins, Ed. Thanks for bringing them. I buy all of them. I mean, I did too, but I wasn't announcing it. I wasn't like, oh, look at me buy all of them. Ooh, I love buying it. I was more so saying, can we please just make everyone suffer in Mortal Kombat? If you have the money, spend it so that more idiots like this will spend more on the game. Then they won't be able to afford their insurance, their taxes, their bills, life. I wish Noob can get his 95 skin too. It would be awesome. Stop giving the developers ideas because they will be rolling out lazy shit in the premium shop. That's, yeah. Yeah, I think that's very true. Welcome, Ed. Thank you for all that you do. Is there a possibility for Nightwolf or Aaron Black for Combat Pack 3 or as cameos? Why are these people begging? I think that kind of behavior is really disgusting. I think these little watermelon emojis, these queer for Palestines thinking it's safe to be terrorists on Blue Fly, like that's icky. I hate this thing. It's so disgusting. I didn't think that social medias could be disgusting. But here we are. Hope you are well. I know situation must be rough right now and you can't say much about the recent leak situation, but all I can say is I really hope Combat Pack 3 or whatever new characters will happen. Blah, 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 blah. I'm so happy. These people are so butthurt. Ooh, it gives me so much joy to see these people butthurt. Because why did you think the game was a success? Where did you think the game had talent? Where? Like it wasn't there. So these people are just so delusional. Okay, so Jade for MK1 and then Ed Boon puts I heart Jade 2, right? I heart Jade 2. And people are going to read into this like the Thiney and say, oh, wow, you know, Ed Boon is now commenting on I Heart Jade too. Oh my God, does that mean Jade confirmed? Like these losers who are on the Twitter, on the Blue Fly, all they're doing is just running amok with delusion and cope for some sort of, what, crumb? That will make the game playable? No, trust and believe that when if Jade came to Mortal Kombat 1, she'd be a trans girl with a huge dick. She would be a trans being, just like Manya. So what's the point? I don't want to see these ugly butch ladies. So I'm so glad that these things are not happening, but you can see all these people are crying. Okay, don't cancel KP3, please. Sonya, Kano, Jax, Nightwolf, Wait, why are you listing a whole like who? That's not a Combat Pack 3, babes. That's like a base roster for something. Why? Support, please. It will sell. Okay, this dude already so delusional because he wrote up here I love MK blah blah blah. Like he's writing multiple times all of these things, just sucking on Ed Boon's D. No. No, it's gross. That's a lot of fighters. Bring back Cabal. Well, what is Cabal a leftist? Is that why he's on Blue Fly? Master Freezy Scarlet for MK1. Ed, hope everybody is okay with all those leaks. Still hoping for KP3 after KP2. I appreciate the kind words. I'm so sorry. I is this where they feel like they're in their safe place? That they're like, I appreciate the kind words. Ed Boon, grow a pair. Your game fucking sucks. There's no one else that we can blame other than your prime leadership at NRS. Sweet. That's not entirely necessary. You could create a verified name like noobd at mortalkombat.com. See, look at this. Ed Boon is so entitled. He's still bitching about not getting his stupid username of preference. Thanks, but I didn't quite follow that. Eventually, I was hoping to get noobd Bluesky social since that's my username on all other social platforms. And could you imagine whoever created this account? Oh wow. Look, they're actually posting. Hey, look, they're posting. DM me. Dude, ask for money. Ask for a lot of money. Make Ed Boon pay for that leftist media, social media username account. Please, make him pay. This is so fucking amusing to me. I have no life. Damn. Okay. Please give this king his handle. I ain't no king, but thanks for the shout out. Right, cuz he's not a fascist. He's not a part of the monarchy. He's not fascist. Okay, I really don't like a blue fly. It's so lame. So, let's see what you guys are saying before we move on to Brusk Poets. It's insane. Yes, drag shows for kids a la Brusk Poet. Woo. Steffi, you can't tell me that. You can't tell me you hate Stellar Blade as much as I dislike MK1. I don't even think that's possible, Steffi. Is the reason why you hate it is because that girly got all the parts that you don't have? Why, Steffi? Why you have to be so cisphobic? That's not fair. Stop being so cisphobic. I still haven't played Stellar Blade. Boobs. Oh my god. Stellar Blade is a great game, guys. It's got lots of pretty outfits. I love the missions. It's all very nice. If they are even gonna make a KP3, they definitely gender swapping Fujin, but they gender swap Fujin in MK11. There was Lady Fujin. Do you guys not remember? It was in his character ending. He was like pregnant and he was poor and he was Latinx, and then he was a woman. He's been all of the oppressed minorities. He's been all of it. They were probably gonna gender swap Sonya. Not all of them. I haven't been playing MK1. I uninstalled it so I could go back to MK11, which is the better game. Yes. Jade fans are coping hard. I don't know. I mean, like, I'm called the Jaded Rabbit because of my love for Jade. I love Jade. I think she's so cute. But I'm not like these losers. Honestly, I'm not going to debase myself by begging or groveling to Ed Boon because guess what? He's not worthy of it. So I'm not going to give it to him. Not hashtag queer for Justin Trudeau. I love it. I just wasted money on a game. Oh no, Steffi. What game did you buy? Don't tell me Stellar Blade is a waste of money. I'll slap the estrogen gel right off of you. Give them more money for ugly characters and ugly skins. Yes, I agree. Guys, if you really want MK1 to fail, you got to tell the developers that they're doing a great job. Go on Bluefly. Go tell noobdreal.bluefly.com. Tell him, love your game. I love the designs of the ladies. They're so sexy. Like, tell them all of that shit so that we get even more woke designs for the next game. You know what? Just because Trump is running the country don't mean Trump is running NetherRealm Studios. They're still going to be the crazy communists that they are. Happy birthday. Oh my god, Jaded Mommy. Now let Daddy smash. Oh my god. Okay. Lol, fair, happy birthday. I live in southern part of like an hour away? Okay. You kind of hint how old you are, but I don't know the exact number, right? And don't ask me the exact number. You're not going to find out. I'm not telling you. No children allowed. I agree. No children allowed. Okay, so let's move on here to Brusk Poet, because this is, I don't know. I'm kind of shocked by this individual that he's so young, but he feels so like convicted politically to do something to try and convince people of things like drag, which is crazy because he's preaching to the choir. Like, you don't need to be telling the old gay about drag. Like, what? But okay. I also question when these younger people choose random numbers to put in their Gmail, because, like, from my perspective, I would be like, oh, was he born 1970? But I guess that's not the thought process for this one. Okay. So he's posting about Kombat Pack 3 being deleted. Now he's posting some sort of cope about the Warrior Shrine. I couldn't believe this one. There's no way the Warrior Shrine wasn't originally meant to be some other online game mode, but was changed last minute. Why would they change it last minute? They had a whole fucking year to do it. What was to be changed last minute? Because I refuse to believe they seriously spent a year making just a leaderboard. No, I could believe that. They spent the last year taking away from the game. Like, the best version of the game was Season 1, Season 2. It's just been downhill since then. So, yeah, I could really believe that all they were doing was designing a super buff Goro and a busty Sonya for a non-DEI leaderboard, maybe. I like that the Goro is more, buff than the Goro that we got in the game. This Sonya, she's got hips. More hips than the cameo Sonya, but, I don't know. I don't know why they do this to the girls. They turn them all boxy, straight up and down, no curves. But, Goro's looking kind of thick here. If they did, that's a testament to their development philosophy for MK1. If they did spend a whole year, you mean? So if they did spend a whole year just making a leaderboard, that's a testament to their development philosophy for MK1. They never fucking cared about this game. When will people realize? The shit was rushed from the get-go. The thing was shipped to us unfinished, and no amount of patches, quality of life updates, DLC is ever gonna make this game good, because the people behind it don't fucking care. WB don't care. NRS don't care. A whole bunch of people don't care. Like the thing he said in that weird word salad on Twitter, this was supposed to be an Injustice game. Got retooled into a Mortal Kombat game. And it's apparent. It just sucks. This was the stupidest thing they could ever add to the game. So I don't understand why BruskPoet is trying to defend NRS at all. They are the authors of their own failure. Okay. There was so much hype, discourse, and hope with these endings for years until pre-MK11 hype. Okay, I don't get it. I don't get it. Thanksgiving conversation topics. Trans rights. So could you imagine BruskPoet talking about trans rights with his parents? Why? That's so weird. Okay, so this is where we got to this part. So he's reposting some dude called Secular Talk, and they're talking about drag performances for children. Why is this a topic? Is he really supporting this? He's really supporting this?
And drag show readings to children.
To minors, yes.
Why?
Why can we prohibit children from voting, those under 18 from voting?
Why are you banning
that?
Is that free speech? Are you infringing on that performer's free speech?
No, it's not a matter of free speech when the individuals are naked and twerking for children. That is sexualizing these poor children. That's not fair. That's taking away their childhood. They have a right to remain innocent and not see a man's dingleberries. Maybe?
They can continue to exercise their free speech, just not in front of a child.
Why?
Because the government does have a responsibility to protect.
I'm sorry?
The government does have a responsibility in certain instances to
What's
protect
the
children.
leading...
So I guess this is supposed to be like, oh, what's his name? John Stewart, like roasting some sort of right-leaning advocate. I'm not sure.
Cause of death amongst children in this country. And I'm going to give you a hint. It's not drag show readings to children. So what is it?
I'm presuming you're going to say it's firearms.
No, I'm not going to say it like it's an opinion. That's what it is. It's firearms. More than cancer, more than car.
Okay, so he's preaching about, oh, blah, 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 First Amendment, right to free speech. But what about blah, 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 Second Amendment, right to bear arms? I'm confused. Why do you get to pick and choose? Isn't it all part of the whatever they do in America? I'm not American. I am Canadian. I'm trying to understand these things. But to go from the conversation of let's have man twerking for children and then turning it around into guns, how about stop sexualizing the children? How about can't you be able to do both? Protect the children from both sexual predators and guns if necessary? But what toddlers are playing with guns? I'm so confused.
Accidents. And what you're telling me is you don't mind infringing free speech to protect children from this amorphous thing that you think of. But when it comes
Wait, it's not amorphous. It's called a dingleberry. It's what happens when they don't clean properly after wiping, and then they still tuck, and then they're twerking.
to children that have died, you don't give a flying to stop that because that shall not be infringed.
Yeah, but when you sexualize the children, wouldn't they put themselves into more risky situations at a younger age, which could potentially be life ending? I don't know. It's all too much, Mr. Interviewer.
That is hypocrisy at its highest order.
Okay, so
Want to ban drag?
I guess this is what BruskPoet thinks of as like a gotcha moment. Like, this is why we need to have drag performers for children. All without the context of actually knowing what drag performance is or being part of the LGBT. Why are these old white men putting their mouth on things that don't belong to them? It's so strange to have them administer what should be acceptable for the LGBT. No, you have to be okay with the man twerking, little Sally. Even though you're 4 years old, you have to be okay with that man twerking in front of you. Okay, cool. Very nice. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. This is really insane. That BruskPoet is reposting this like this is good. Okay. 420. We should take a quick break then. Well, I guess there's always 420 somewhere in the world. Jonah, this world is crazy. Is it just not the logical progression of socialism? This is what it feels like. Claymore for Canada. Kyle Kalinske? Oh, is that the one who had all the guns? Whatever. Sonya was supposed to be the answer as to the success of Chun-Li. Oh, I don't think that ever happened. Imagine being a no life trying to get in the top 5. I bet it's all Kenshi and Homelander players. Warrior Shrine is stupid. I would agree. Who would want to play the Warrior Shrine? Or play Combat League to get into Warrior Shrine? Injustice 3 will introduce warped characters starting... Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, so lots of lots of gender swaps. The irony is Sonya replaced Stryker, or so I heard. Oh yes. I hate Stellar Blade because it's boring. Steffi, you need to to play the game more. I don't know how you can think it's boring. I really hope they're referring to Cetrion becoming his sister, but I also doubt it. No, it's probably going to be gender swap. Gender swap. Fujina. Okay, so happy 420, Johnny. But yeah, I am very perplexed as to why BruskPoet is out here speaking for the LGBT. Out here, like, is he coming out? Is that what he's doing out here? He came out as being part of the LGBT? Is he just queer? I've learned queer means not straight. So he's just not straight to whatever varying degree. Because he feels like he can tell the old gays about drag shows for children. He also doesn't have any children. I would find it hard pressed to believe that he would actually have nephews or nieces who are children. So why does he want to put the children in front of drag shows? It's so strange. So when I think of drag queen, I have actually been to drag show performances. It's usually at a bar. There's usually liquor, and it's usually obscene in the form of, like, you know, sexy, some sort of like references to dick. Usually this is what happens at these kinds of events, and I find it really hard even for little children to watch things like RuPaul's Drag Race. So this is from way back when, season 4, Raja versus Carmen. And this was one of the most notorious lip sync drag show performances because the girls just straight up get naked. And this one eventually transitions, becomes a woman. Oh, look at that. So, like, that looks like her mouth is open. She's looking at the derriere. What's going on? What is going on? Is this appropriate for children? Is the question. Is this child appropriate? Delicious. So, is this appropriate for drag show story hour for kids? All hail King Louis the 13th. I love it. Eve stands for evil bitch. Oh, you need to get to that part, Steffi. That's the part where you're gonna be crying. What an evil bitch Raven is. Trans Sister Fujina, love this name. Red Dot Chili Peeper, yes, love the name. Does MK1 have a drag queen? Oh, it has multiples. You got Lee Men, you got Trans Ra, you got Manlina, you got Manya. They're all fucking drag queens. They're all drag queens. So I would say, like, you know, drag has never been about, is it safe for children? Because it's just not. This is the kind of stuff that you would see at a bar after hours, not at school. So here we have this really twisted worldview called kids in drag. Yeah, because this is a thing.
With fantastic wigs, fabulous shoes, and monumental makeup.
I mean, like, I think little gay boys maybe do a little bit of this at home in secret, maybe not in public. But I think for me, what's kind of worrying is that when you move it into the element of drag, it is a very sexualized practice.
Oh, that is stunning.
There's a new craze for boys.
Ooh, she is gonna look fabulous. I'm sickening.
Not I'm sickening. These little faggy waggies. My word.
I look like a woman and I love it.
Drag.
What?
Kids are bringing out their inner divas.
See, I hate it. I hate it already. One of the good things about being an old gay was that there was a process of coming out. These kids are born out. These kids are born swish. Like, there was a process back in the day, and I think it built character. actor. It made you have to like be introspective, learn yourself, figure out things, because even still today, it's still a hard life. You're gonna go marry some man who's gonna cheat on you and steal all your money? No, thank you. So I got, gay marriage. How about gay divorce? So I don't think it's, wonderful. I don't know. It's very interesting. It's very interesting that these children will never know the things that I have known. Ew, I feel so old.
There's no way I'm lip syncing. There is no way.
He thinks it's RuPaul's Drag Race. He's not lip syncing. He's not gonna be in the bottom. He's a top. Oh my god, he's a top.
Thank you.
And strutting their stuff.
Towel? Yeah, bring it on.
Wow.
I don't know. Is it appropriate? I mean, they're not they're not doing what the other drag queens were doing. I think it's hard to kind of draw a line. I don't know if it should be promoted. I think it should be done in secret and in shame.
These preteen queens.
Oh, I need those shoes.
Are following their...
Oh my god, they even have little gay shoes. Little gay shoes for kids. I never had that when I was growing up.
their dreams.
Oh, I love it. I love it. This is so nice. Oh my god, this can't be happening today. This is hard.
It's about what is
Okay, we know who's responsible for all of this. It's the parents. Why is this one looking like some sort of LGBT porcupine? I didn't realize that we were gonna get LGBT porcupine. Why is the hair so terrible? Could you imagine the time it took to do each of those individual stripes, and then this one just starting here? This is so bad. This is what BruskPoet is defending. This is what BruskPoet is defending. How dare he? This looks so terrible. No, I don't think this should be allowed for gays or for straights.
appropriate.
Yeah, I know. Conversation finished.
Aw, he's like a little gaga. He's a little gaga.
They are the kids in drag.
Okay, so, I mean, I think you could totally be fabulous as a child, but I think when you start calling it drag, there is that element of burlesque, that element of adult, and it starts sexualizing the children at a very early age. And to have all of these children just so, like, out and gay, so young, like, gay means you're sucking dick, right? Like, isn't that what gay means? So, like, when you say you're gay as a little child, like, who are they sucking? Damn it, it's so gross. Like, they shouldn't be doing that. You know what's better? Gem, who is he kissing? Ooh, I love this song. It kind of reminded me. Who is he sucking? Kids are loving RuPaul's Drag Race, which is like, RuPaul's Drag Race is a blight upon society. And Mother would probably very much agree with that statement. Because even when I was watching, maybe a decade ago, RuPaul's Drag Race was sort of it was the community. Like, all of the gays in the know knew who was on the season. It felt like it was that culturally relevant to the gays. But now it's devolved to the point where little children are watching it and they're like, ooh, I'm not gonna lip sync. I'm not gonna lip sync. Okay, Cool. So let's see if we can find that LGBT porcupine, because I want to hear what she has to say. Oh my god, look at she's out in public like that. Ew. Ew, not LGBT grandpa. Ew. Ew. Why? What the fuck?
And he's still doing it now.
Are those veneers? The top set, maybe. The bottom set, no. Those look natural in the bottom. But the top don't look natural. Gracias mucho. Do you think she paid for someone to do that to her? Or do you think she did that to herself? This is a question. Ew, she just looks like she's never moisturized a day in her life.
After the performance, the family gather for a sweet treat. But
The fucking family. The family looks all fucked up. Why is all their hairs like that? They shouldn't be allowed to raise children. I don't think they're teaching children good things. Because if they're teaching children about how to suck dick as a gay, like, they shouldn't be teaching the gay stuff to the children. Save it. Save it till they're 18.
it's
Oh my
not
God.
everything is sugar-coated for Steph.
Well, I mean, like, even still, it's so much. Okay, so sugar-coated LGBT ice cream?
Stefan.
I think you did brilliant. Why'd you keep looking at me? What's wrong?
No.
Something disappointed you?
Some of the girls, when I was playing in the park, they said, Stefan, do you like girls or boys?
Do you like girls or boys? Oh my god. Little boy, just go to church. Learn something about, like, regular people before you start learning about the fucking LGBT porcupine.
And I said, I'm not even going to answer that question.
Well, I'm not even going to answer that question. I mean, like, when I was a little boy, I had crushes on girls. I didn't know what was what at that point. And I mean, like, I think it would be totally normal for this little boy to have crushes on girls as well. But they're not saying that. Like, they really want to push, like, oh, you're gay. Oh, you gotta like boys. You know, it's okay to explore with your feelings or whatever. Like, I went on prom. I remember this. Prom. I had a date. Oh yeah, because I'm not going alone. I had a date. And then we went to Niagara Falls. And then I told her I saw I can't even say it. That I guess I came out. But yeah, it was an interesting experience, you know, dating girls. I even dated girls in university. I think, like, this boy should leave his options open. I mean, you never know. Explore life until you finally figure it out, because you're too young to know.
Good for you. Is that what's upset you?
Yeah.
For the whole of your life, you're going to have that. And your response was the best response ever.
Oh my god, it is LGBT ice cream. That's so fucked up.
It is nobody else's business. Well done. Don't let it upset you, baby. You said the right answer. And they still don't know, do they?
Yeah, but you're also putting the kid in a very public situation as being a young drag performer. And the standard for drag queens is that they're fucking gay. They're either doing the dudes in the drag, or they get out of the drag and then they're doing the dudes out of the drag. I mean, like, you know, come on now. Like, this lady does not even understand the LGBT situation that she's putting her children in. Is this even her children or her grandchildren? LGBT granny is out of control.
Why? Because it's not their business.
They asked me the same question, do you like girls and boys? And I said,
I don't know yet.
Good for you.
Is that a girl? The poor girl.
But it really is weird that people just
Are fixated on that.
Because it's sexual. It's a sexuality to be gay or lesbian or whatever. And you're pushing these sexualities onto their young, unformed minds. Their minds are not fully formed. Allow them to figure things out on their own. And if they have questions, be supportive. But this is overly grooming as opposed to being supportive.
Yeah.
But we've talked about that before as well. And if you present yourself
She's so bad.
as feminine,
Yeah.
as a boy, people are going to ask. When a lady's pregnant, anybody and everybody will come and touch your stomach. So it's the same thing, I think. People find out that Stefan sings Gaga, then they ask him, is he gay? And actually, I think that, it's other people doing it, have rushed him into thinking about that, because we never...
Well, you shouldn't be putting your child to publicly perform as a drag queen, which is an inherently sexual thing. This is wild. And this is what BruskPoet supports? Great. I'm so glad that we got people like BruskPoet who wants to have drag show readings to children where they get to learn how to twerk. Oh, yes. So we're going to see some twerking. Let's also see what you guys are seeing. Thank you for joining. You've dated girls, OMG. I know, I'm not a gold star gay. But, I think I've told you guys, I like to experiment. I meant that. I really did. Because I think that's important to understand life. But... crazy. Chill Nation. LOL. Jaded Heaven. Oh my word. Oh no, DB. I never went to prom. Oh, okay. Well, I think prom is nice. I like the pageantry of it. You dress up, you dance, you get drunk, you tell someone you're gay. It's all a very nice experience. I need that same hoc toi. Ew, you're not... Damn it, Chill Nation. Okay. I asked a girl out for prom and she said no. Aw. Well, ask someone else. If the gay can get a date for prom, so can you. The end of the rainbow threw up on her and she called it perfect. Oh my god. Please tell me those kids are not having sleepovers. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on in this world. Ew, Rainbow Grandma? Fujin the drag queen? Oh my word. Okay. So, Steffi. Ew. Let's not talk about things like that. Oh my word, Steffi. I can't with you. Don't make me ban you. Don't make me ban you, Steffi. Because I will. Okay, so, we're talking about drag shows for children, BruskPoet supporting it. So this is a video where they are quote-unquote reading. I will use that term very loosely for the children. Let's see. Oh, there's no volume. Give me that volume.
From Fortnite. Does anybody know any little dances from Fortnite? I'd like to do some of those funny little dances from Fortnite. Does anybody know any of the dances from Fortnite? Oh, then you are a credit to your community. But most of all, Michael likes to twerk. Now, does anybody in this room know how to twerk? Alright, well, it's quite important to the story, so I will just give you a very quick demonstration. All you need to do is you just stand with your feet sort of shoulder width apart.
Oh
like
my
so.
god.
Okay, and I'll show you at the side so you get a better view that way. And you crouch.
A better view of what? Your old ass trembling for children? Disgusting, groomer, pedophile, predator. This is so disgusting. How dare this individual think that this is appropriate for children? How dare BruskPoet be supporting this shit for children? He's a molester, allegedly. If you are supporting shit like this for little children, you might be a little molester. Damn it. Oh my god.
into this sort of position here, so your bum's sticking out. Hope you're taking this all in. And then you just move your bum up and down like that, and that's twerking.
So who's he air fucking? That looks like he's air fucking someone. This is so gross. Not for the children. Maybe at the gay steam sauna bathhouse. Maybe that's appropriate. In your private room with your bottle of poppers. But not here for the children. This is what I'm talking about. Drag is inherently sexual, and these people are sexualizing the children. And that's what BruskPoet wants. Why? Because he wants to predate upon them? Question mark. Allegedly. Conspiracy flat earth time. Why would people be supporting this is the question if they're not demented. They must be demented to support shit like this. So let's see it again.
All you need to do is you just stand with your feet sort of shoulder width apart, like so. Okay, and I'll show you at the side so you get a better view that way. And you crouch down into this sort of position here, so your bum's sticking out.
He has no bum.
And then you just move your bum up and down like that, and that's twerking.
Barf. Boo.
Now.
Call the cops. Call the cops. Someone call the cops. There needs to be police. And it hurts. It really hurts that these individuals are the ones who are loud and out and proud about their LGBT, and they're shoving it out there for people to see. This is not who I wanted to represent me at the United Nations. If LGBT was a nation, I don't want this person there. I did not vote for this individual. So we need some sort of like police checking within the LGBT community, some sort of like community watch to call out these people and be like, no, they are not representatives of the LGBT. Normal people don't do this for children. Doesn't matter if you're gay or straight. It's fucked up. It's so fucked up. But yay, public education. How nice. So we do have more. Oh, yes, we have more. There's always more. So this says, drag queens, men in thongs and lingerie dance at events that target 0 to 2-year-old babies. Not the babies. Not the babies. Yeah! So it's like edited. I think that's Todrick Hall. That music, I think it's Todrick Hall. It is Todrick Hall. I'm so gay. I can tell the gay references so quickly. But this person is doing this for babies. Uh-oh. I can't even tell what's going on. It's so censored. But I learned at university, we had a sex psychologist come give a speech. Her name was Sue Johansson. I don't know if you know who she was, but she was an old lady who would tell people use dildos all the time. And she told us that little babies masturbated, and I was like, that's fucking gross. I don't believe that. But to sexualize the children at such a young age, it does feel like there are elements out there that want to do this. They want those children icky, all sorts of icky things, nasty. How dare they? So yeah, Sue Johansson, do you know who this is? Canadian registered nurse and sex educator. I wonder if she's still alive. Oh no, she died last year. Oh boy. Yeah, she used to tell like ladies on public television how to use a dildo. Stuff. Yeah. Oh my word. Okay. So we are seeing this. It looks very terrible. It looks very scary. I don't know why people would pay for this kind of service. Oh my god. He's doing some Cirque du Soleil. Well, I mean, like, just like discount Walmart's Cirque du Soleil. Oh my word! Oh my god! Yeah, I love it. He's gonna bust it open for them children. This is not appropriate for. Not that he's busting it open for the children. This is so gross. Yeah, Beyonce. Yeah, Beyonce, work. And then this one's not doing the same, is she? Well, no, that one wasn't offensive. That one was just weird. What the fuck? Okay. So this is very strange. We saw that. That was the censored version. This is the uncensored version.
Because there are some real safeguarding concerns.
So this is the individual in like an elephant nose thong performing for the children. It gets me. It gets me like calling 911. That's what it gets me. It's so disgusting. How do these people live with themselves doing this to children? How many of these children will end up with an addiction to drugs? How many of these children will end up with an addiction to RuPaul's Drag Race and gay porn? Like, how many of these children will end up in some back alley sucking dick for a little blow? Like, I want to know what's going to happen to these children because they're being exposed to this. And here's a fun fact. Once upon a time, Dave was arrested. And you know, they're like, "Oh, you're gay? Oh, you must know where all the cocaine is." They're like, "Tell me who your dealer is." And I'm like, "Well, I never did any cocaine." But that's a stereotype, because that's the real stereotype, because that's what happens. Lots of gays love lots of drugs. So exposing these children to this kind of like sordid gay lifestyle of bars and drag queens and BDSM and thongs and twerking, it's like asking the children to have some sort of trauma later on in life where they become dependent on sex or drugs or alcohol or something. It's so sad. It's so sad. It's so sad. So this is the world that we're living in. But, you know, someone has to look out for the children. We're probably never going to have that. I mean, like, Trump is here. It's nice, you know, he says some things. But I really don't think that I tried to find the picture of this. It's Violet Chachki too, by the way. I remember when they got upset about this picture, because it was a picture of Violet Chachki, the drag queen, naked with this little child performer. I think his name is Desmond. But they since removed the picture from the internet. I don't know how they did it. I need to try and find it, but it was... Well, maybe I shouldn't. It was kind of like inappropriate. There's naked adult drag queen right beside a little child drag queen. But I think like with politics, they don't fucking care about real issues. Like the LGBT, doesn't matter if you're left or right. I don't think there's going to be much change. I mean, maybe. Who knows? We'll see if Trump ends double mastectomies for 12-year-olds. I would really appreciate it if they didn't treat these children as if there was some sort of fast track to getting all of these surgeries before they're 18 because they want to do it while they're still covered underneath public health care. That's how it is up here in Canada. It's like if you're 12 to 17, you are on the fast track to getting transed. And that's so spooky, and I don't think it's ever going to change here. I don't know. Maybe that's just too negative of thinking. Maybe too cynical. Maybe too jaded. But if you think there's hope for children, let me know. But definitely not with BruskPoet out here reposting this shit. You want to ban drag show readings to children? Yeah, they should ban it all. They should not have grown adult men bussing it open for those little kitties to see. Ew. So gross. So gross. So yeah, I really didn't enjoy BruskPoet's take on LGBT issues. Get him out of here. He's not part of the LGBT. Okay, let's see what you guys are saying. Thank you for joining along. Do you think it's a gay man's right to free speech to bust it open for little children? Let me know. That's so wrong for them to have a show for kids. Well, maybe you didn't see our recent live stream too. We did one about drag dots. What did I call that one? I don't even know what I call these live streams. But it was one of these recent ones where we were talking about RuPaul's Drag Race branded children for show. Children for show for children. Show for kids. Drag tots. Oh, and it's so creepy. Oh, the shit is so creepy. These big eyes, the crazy animations, RuPaul looking like an effing horse. Oh, that's just like real life. But like, why? God damn it. God damn it. Why do they attack the children? I feel like they're just attacking the children. They should let the children go. I hope there's hope for children. I don't know, Duwan. I think maybe if the young children are really looking for more common sense or things grounded in reality, like science, facts, observations, like if they're based on that kind of stuff, maybe the world's going in a good place. Johnny, if they found it necessary to blur the video, then how do they find it okay for this? So the blurred video is actually reposted not by the person who made the video or who took the original footage. This is secondary source from United Ummah. Maybe this is some Muslim group or something who are calling out the drag queens for perverting the children. So they censored the gay showing off his dingleberries. But I don't think dingleberries are appropriate for children. But the gays who thought that this was okay to begin with, like, they should stop. Someone should arrest them. But I guess the UK is a very woke place where you can be imprisoned for what you post on Facebook. But this is totally a-okay. My nephews found pictures of my... Duwan, are you serious? Are you trolling me? I have pictures of flowers and my mom on my phone. And that's how it's gonna stay. I don't use the grinder. I don't use the grinder. I have my phone. My phone doesn't have no apps on it, but I have my old phone, which does have apps and a grinder, but it has no SIM card, so I can't call no one. Fortnite did a Kamala Harris map with no guns way back and offerings to the devil too. Not no guns and offerings to the devil. Are you serious, DB? Is that a real thing? Dave learned how to spit on that thing. What? But why? Trans grandma says why. I like how he says Fortnite. It sounds funny. Oh my word, it was a long time ago, Dave. Okay. Okay, good to know. I mean, like, I don't know if you're a youngin' Claymore. Maybe your prom is this year and you need some dating advice. I don't know. Maybe. I encourage anyone who's young, go to your prom. But on the same hand, ask your parents before watching this video because we talk about some very adult things. But yeah, crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't know what you're thinking about all of this LGBT grooming of the children. It's really sad, but it's nice to know that Mortal Kombat shills like BruskPoet, and I would have to say by extension Thiney, because he likes the blue sky as well, the blue fly. I don't know what it's called now. Butterfly? Yeah, on the butterfly one. Ed Boon, Dominic, that's what they all love. They all love this craziness. But if you don't like it, leave me a like instead. Or get the fuck out. Live stream over. Yes, hopefully you had a fun one here with me today. It's my birthday. Thank you for spending some of my birthday together. It's nice that we get to have fun together. This was quite a different live stream. I mean, like, all of my live streams are very different. There's no Mortal Kombat game content at all. We just talk about things that are Mortal Kombat adjacent. And when people are talking about LGBT issues, I feel like, well, damn, how dare they? That's mine. Get your own issues. But yeah, if you really enjoyed it, please do consider joining the Jaded Bunny fam. Yes, my brothers and sisters help keep me alive, and I would not be here on this YouTube were it not for them. Huge shout out to Johnny. Oh my God, thank you, brother. Aw, love you so much. Much love to, oh boy, all of my brothers and sisters. But J4, Australia, thank you. It means the world that we got to be here together. Sorcerer, F me hard, Akuma. Yay. Lol, tell them all the real reason you have some later streams. To kill time before the grinder. Oh my fucking word. I don't use the grinder like that. I'm a good boy. I'll be so honest. I did not use grinder for like 5 whole years because I was too busy taking care of mom. But I did use grinder on the day of the funeral. I did. Okay, anyways, enough information about me. Tell me about yourself. There's a comment section. Love you all so, so much. Leave a like or get out. But I'm praying for all of you to dye your hair like trans grandma. But please, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you guys.